I remember downloading Stellar Blade's demo on the 29th of March as soon as it was released. I was really excited for this game, but not as much as I would be after playing the demo. Much like many others, I was drawn to Stellar Blade by Eve and the myriad outfits she could be dressed in, and just how she looked. The combat looked really fun, and the story premise seemed interesting. All that said, it wasn't until after playing the demo that I really knew that I wanted to experience all this game had to offer. The intro to Stellar Blade was cool and cinematic. There was a lot of stuff going on, but it set the tone for the game in a way. I knew the game would have high-octane combat and moments like this later on, which excited me. But it wasn't until reaching 8/7 that the game really captured me. Rolling onto Silent Street and hearing the music wasn't anything out of the norm. I mean, a lot of games have great music these days. It wasn't until a few minutes into it that I realized that the song was really special. Once the song set in, I was sold. The atmosphere, the environment, and the tone of the place really fit well with the song. Now, I'm not good at describing songs, but it felt peaceful and electric to me. I really love how it blends well when you're exploring the environment and doesn't overpower the moment. The way the song transitions so well when you enter and exit combat is just so amazing. The tone shift and new pacing is energetic and engaging, but still keeps the vibe of the song. What I mean to say is, the song is welcoming. It invites you into this new world, if it's your first time playing this, and welcomed I was. Through my entire playthrough of this demo, I couldn't stop humming along to this tune and just enjoying the setting. I sometimes get anxious when playing a new game, especially the darker kinds of worlds. Dark Souls and Bloodborne did me dirty back in the day. As creepy as the creatures were, the tone of the song spurred me on and helped me keep going. I say this knowing very well that I probably would have played the rest of the game anyway, for the plot. This of course isn't the only great song in the game, but is the first one to give you a real example of the quality of the OST. A close second is the Great Desert music for me, followed by Wastelands likely. There is another one that I can't remember where it's from, and I kind of ran out of patience trying to find it. I'll probably listen to the OST again in full someday and find it. This really is just a testament of the power of video game OSTs. They work hand in hand with everything in the game to welcome you into a strange new world. It reminded me of the city ruins area in Nier Automata. That song had a similar effect on me and made me enjoy my stay in the game. Another good example is the Final Fantasy XVI hideout OSTs. They give the space a very homey feel. The power in the OST, especially the early game ones, is that they set a tone for the remainder of the game. The OST from Stellar Blade could have been bad, and I probably would have still played the game though, for reasons. But it wasn't. It was good, and that alone made the game so much more enjoyable. I think I even ended up playing the demo twice before its release, before the game's full release that is. Even when I purchased the full game and continued on for my save, I was thinking of that song and how good it was. I mean, at the time I hadn't heard any of the other songs, so that was still the one that really kept me pushing to probably hear it again at some point. I even listened to the song on YouTube somewhere between play sessions, and it may still be in my music rotations every now and then. Maybe I'm addicted, and yes I am, but it doesn't take away from the song being awesome. The power of the OST is great. Games with good music are just so much better. Games like Stellar Blade and Nier Automata leave you with much more than just the memory of the experience. They leave you with good music that you can listen to for a long time afterwards. Maybe I'm just a fan of Keiichi Okabe's composing, and again, yes I am. I don't even know if he was the composer for the 807 track anyway, but it doesn't matter, because the song was still a banger, and I'll likely listen to it for many years to come.